Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Battletech Advanced 3062. We have something special today, so I have traveled us over to Terra, the, well, Earth equivalent, and we've got a special contract to fight against the Com Guards, the very, well, Comstar units that fought off the clans at the Battle of Tukiad. So, it's quite exciting. I've never done this one before. We're going to go ahead and accept the contract. This little joke here at the end as by the way, if any of us bear a resemblance to any of your crew, I trust you know enough about Comstar not to ask too many questions. In part because I believe this fellow here is probably the face of Bloody Dogs, but I'm not entirely sure. We can check in the barracks later, but let's accept the contract. Alright, BTA's challenge at the command center.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Okay. And let's take a look. BTA's challenge, battle, reinforced Comstar level 2, piloted by some of their best pilots. Just for fun, our damage will be repaired after the battle. Guess we know where all our HPG bills go. Paying for the consequences of their board repair recovery team. Still, bring some firepower to this one and show the BTA team what we're made of. Maybe we can walk away with a new battle rank. Ooh, very tempting. So it's nominally 3.5 skulls, but we have no idea what we're looking at, particularly with community content enabled, and then after this we'll be doing some 5-star contracts the first time, well, 5-skull contracts the first time of the campaign. Okay, so we can field all 8 of our battle mechs, and we have modified the Ostrock. It's dropped a little bit of armor, it's lost its coil system, and been replaced with quad medium VSPL and C3 master and a NARC launcher, so it's become a bit of a support mech, hopefully some more reliable firepower than the sprint up close and hope we don't overheat ourselves. But the nominal damage output I'm not too thrilled with, so we'll have to take a look. Alright, let's get on the way.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so the Battletech Advanced team is somewhere around here. Acquire their location and engage them. Okay, a little bit of fog. Not the coolest of, well, temperature coolest of biomes. We have eyes on, well, sensors on a 75-ton mech. Nothing else on visual or on sensors. So let's reserve down. See how good their pilots are. And see what sort of shiny new mechs they have coming for us. I would be surprised if there's not at least one Marauder in there. That's what I would run on a sort of, dev team, I suppose. But of course I have no involvement with this. But I am an avid enjoyer. If I wasn't an avid enjoyer, I wouldn't be posting it so often, particularly with the viewership that I usually receive. Or don't receive, anyway. So there's a 75-tonner, 75-tonner, 70-tonner, and a 100-ton salt mech. Okay, so it's a very heavy lance. We're going to have to be glad that we brought 4, well, 8 actually, 2 lances of our own. Corsair TB, triple light AC5, clan gauss rifle medium pulse. Alright, it's a long-range build, pretty good. Wow, ballistic evasion, ignore. Ballistic weapons, ignore 3 evasion. That's going to be a really bad time for our Urbilam. Makes him a viable target. And min range increase. Braced. ECM. Sensors impaired. Oh, right, sensor. Of course. Okay, so did they move someone? They might have. We have a shot. Well, we moved somebody, I didn't see anything. There's probably a reinforcing lance then. We have a shot, but it's not a very good shot. Even with cluster. Because 6 evasion pips left on here. He hasn't moved yet, that's why. So he started with 8, and we're just now stripping off the deployment evasion. This could get ugly, so we're going to have to run up this hill, use terrain to minimize the incoming damage to our team. And until then, try to stay a little bit out of sight. The Corsair is going to be able to open up on us. Nothing really we can do about that. But hopefully we won't take too much more than just that. Now, taking a look here, What does it say I can shoot? Just the C3. Out of range and everything else. I mean, I suppose there's no harm in just shooting the C3 Master. It has unlimited ammunition, and we might put a tag on that guy, which is effectively dropping him one evasion hit if we land it. Just fire in. No. Okay, I mean, 20% chance. I'm not surprised that that didn't take. Okay, now they're finally moving up the close-up Mechs. I need to get the Orion on the way. I don't want to be... So with all that ballistic fire incoming, I don't want our mechs to be too close together. I mean, some of that is going to be inevitable just from our angle of approach, but we can try and minimize it, not stand two people right next to each other. Here's the Corsair. No incoming fire, interesting. I had expected that first round to be, maybe not devastating, but certainly impactful. And instead, it doesn't look like we've got anything so far. I hope they're not carrying artillery. Okay, Cataphract, capable mech, LBX, AC-10. Very nice. Move up the Thunderbolts. We'll go again before the Corsair has a chance, so now it doesn't really matter quite as much. And of course we have a little bit wasted our sensor locks, but that's okay. And let's fire in. I don't want all that heat for that bad of a firing solution, so let's go with, let's not generate any heat. Go with this. Well, do I want linked? No, we're going to go to split cores, and the reason is with a coin flip chance to hit, I want at least some damage. One. Yeah, just one. Better to land 22 damage than not land anything at all. Okay. Here's that other 75 tonner. There's no Marauder. I don't know, I expected a Marauder. Our Dervish needs to get a little bit faster. He's very heavily armed. When he's deployed in the back part of our lance, it can get a little bit suboptimal, I suppose. Let's wait down a little bit. Okay, so there's somebody else here, and they're fast. Probably a light or a medium mech, but they definitely have reinforcements on board. Impossible to say if it's 4 or 8. Secondary BTA lance. It's a 50-tonner, so the plan is crush through the big guys and then turn on the small guys. Seems like the better idea there. Okay, now they're going to be moving up on the next turn, and you know what? Come and get us. I dare you. I don't want to be moving up directly into their path right before they would do that job for me, especially because right now we're at relatively long weapon ranges and still not getting very effective fire. So if I can trade them off for movement here and I can get them to come to me, we might be able to make something more of it. Of course, not putting fire on the Corsair is a little bit scary, especially because we will get flanked as we move up here. So we'll have to be really careful about facings. A lot of things to consider, certainly. Moving the Wolverine over, bit of a distraction. We're going to have to be very careful. Oh, there's a Marauder. Oh, what is this? What is that? Double plasma cannon, double heavy medium laser. Oh, that thing needs to die. Immune to sensor lock. -2 accuracy from sensor ghost. Okay, this is a horrifyingly scary mech, and I don't like it one bit. So, okay. A little bit of fire. Not great, but not horrible. I'm not moving the Irby Lamb yet. We can move up the Thunderbolt, and I think we're just going to go right down the pipe with some of them. I think that's really the best option. Just so I can make sure that I get some fire on these guys before too long. And we can now turn on one of the ER mediums that we turned off the previous turn. Split fire, we actually land both. Very nice. Corsair is going to start to feel that pretty soon. These are probably custom mechs. Certainly custom variants of mech chassis, that's for sure. 10 damage at pop. Wow. What was that from? What was shooting at me? Oh, that's annoying. We really need artillery. I've been promising it for a little while now, but with shots like that coming in, it's nearly a necessity at this point. Tell you what. Let's get the moving up. I think he'll challenge them on the high ground. That should be okay. We'll need shielded stance soon. King Crab. With the height advantage. Oh, jeez. Are those hypervelocity gausses? Okay. Well, our Awestruck just took a beating. I almost put his 50% damage mitigation on, but I didn't. Rotary Gauss rifles. Double rotary Gauss rifles. Piercing large pulse laser, which did not hit us, thankfully. Or did it? It did not. Okay, that's terrifying. Let's see how much rear armor this guy has. 105, 150, 310 frontal. Oh, jeez. We are not going to be using maneuver warfare around these guys. In fact, the Urban Mech Lamb is a little bit of wasted space, I'd say, at this point. I mean, I could fire in, but frankly, if everything pounded into even the same hit location, I'd still be toast. Is there anyone who doesn't have that sort of protection? You know what? Nope, nope, use your head. Use your head. There are a couple that don't have that sort of protection, but they're the light mechs, not the heavies. So, we're going to go over here and make the Urby Lamb useful, hopefully, taking down some of the support mechs in the secondary lines. That's a Timberwolf. ATMs, okay. That was what was shooting in at us before. We do have decent accuracy here. Not generating any heat, so let's go ahead and fire away. Okay, I mean, smattering of small lasers, that's alright. I am sweating a little bit. Ow. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're taking a pounding. We might not have what it takes to win this. Of course, they said they'd pay for our mech damage and repairs, but even that has its limits. So, do we go after the King Crab, or do we try to kill the Corsair? Frankly, both of these need to die right now. I'm hoping the rotary gausses have jammed, but I don't think they did. Okay, so we need to fire at Slug, and get damage on the way. If these guys are the same Comstar, yes, okay, pilot bleed out. But 5 turns? 6 rounds? No, we need to just kill that mech. I mean, we're almost through its side torso. There's no way I'm letting that thing shoot 6 more rounds. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've lost the 2 ER large lasers on the Wolverine. Moving him down the pipe was not a good decision. We should have just shoved right over to the side here. Now we're in a little bit of trouble, and we're going to have to make the best of it somehow. So we'll make up for our mistakes. We'll shift over onto this side the next turn and see what we can do. Fire both of these. I know the SRMs aren't likely to hit, but we need all of them. Get on that head. Come up the next side torso, engine crit, mass destroyed, Gauss ammunition destroyed. Okay, we're starting to give back just a little bit, but not enough. We still need to do more. They're currently up on us, and it's an even 8 versus 8. Oh, jeez. Ah. They may repair our mechs, but what about pilot injuries? Jeez. Gee whiz. Okay. Well, you know, I often complain about the AI not having competent builds. They've certainly fixed that for us today. So, let's move up here with the Dervish. I'm thinking these SRMs will hopefully be able to deal with that a little bit. You know what? Battle Lord. Get me the additional accuracy. That's much better. We can afford the heat, but I need this to, well, this pilot ejected. Okay, that's one down. We are now up slightly, but it is very, very slight. That's the 60 tonner, that's the 30 tonner. Can't get a rear shot on any of them. How much does this? So Timberwolf has pretty good armor. These ATMs can be a little bit scary. Let's go right up here. At least we'll get vision on what's coming at us. It's a Valkyrie 2. I believe it's a, yeah, Valkyrie 2. Double plasma rifle. Kit Fox. Heavy smalls. That's an issue. That needs to die because it'll kill our Urby Lamb. It's meant to take him out. Hypersalt Gauss 40 on the Hunchback 2C. That is also an issue, but the Kit Fox is the bigger problem for us right now. Oh jeez, this guy has so much armor. We did pound quite a bit into his right torso. Is that a Clan XL engine in there? Probably. Yes, Clan XL, so getting rid of a single torso won't be enough to get the kill. Alright, you know what? Let's show him a little bit of our maneuver warfare. because it is necessary right now for us to succeed with that. A little bit of an exposed rear arc here if King Crab cares to take advantage of it. So let's take a shot in. It's going to be a precision strike at the back of this Cataphract. Relatively heavy armor on here, so we'll need to maintain the LBX AC-10 on slug, but I'm relatively hopeful. Unfortunately, this is not our problem. This Cataphract right now is not our problem. This is a fine build, but it's nowhere near as deadly as some of the others, including that King Crab. We just need to get it off the field, which we did not manage to do. Pretty good damage on it, so I'm happy with that. The Cataphract is now a mech that we don't shoot from the front. Oh jeez, our poor Wolverine. Oh no, no! Ah! Engine crit, knocked down. Gonna be a pilot injury at least, probably kill the mech. And now he's moving on 5. I should have moved him first. That was a mistake. Okay, so that was from their hunchback. Alright, let's get the Marauder uptown. We could shoot him in here, or we could... Yes. We need this guy dead, because those plasma cannons are killing my mechs. Very nice. Should have had that LBX on slug, but I'm just panicked enough that I'm playing a little bit sloppily. Alright. This is going to be a mean knockdown drag-out. Very reminiscent of some of our earlier missions as well that weren't quite as one-sided as they have been of late. Here's that Kit Fox. I mean, the Wolverine is saving... Oh, jeez. The Wolverine is saving our Urbulam by drawing fire, being on his back. That's not exactly what you want to have for very long. Oh, wow. What kind of armor do you have on here? Okay, so there's a supercharger, 440 armor on the CT. All of that damage that I was like, yeah, okay, we're getting through him, we're getting through him, we're getting through him. We're not really getting through him. I mean, there's thinner armor on the King Crab. You know what, that makes the decision. We're going after the King Crab. I know I'm splitting my decisions here a little bit, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Very well. Okay. Not a lot of damage to any one location, but we'll make it through. I'm not sure if I'm assuring you guys or myself at this point, though. Okay. Yep, that's a pilot kill potentially. Jeez, that was brutal. This ATM's just wrecking us. Okay, so let's get the Ostrak up here. We need evasion pips more than we need stability at this point. I'm tempted to use shielded stance as well, because this Ostrak has taken an absolute beating, and it's a prime location to get shot again by the King Crab, although he might, well, it's more likely to use his height advantage to get a really good shot, but still. We don't need it for the accuracy, I think. Let's take a look. Let's do shielded stance. Okay. So we're too far away for the close mode. We can fire the medium mode, and we'll fire the Narc Launcher and the C3 Master as well. There it is. Narked, Narc attached, tag acquired. Lots of damage on his left leg. There's some potential here. Okay. Valkyrie 2. Jeez. No! Oh, pilot hit. That's the last thing we needed. Our pilot is... Oh, jeez. Alduce is bleeding out. We take a look at activated abilities. Launches bleed out for 3 turns. Bust resolve. Okay, so we're not... We could be doing worse there. We have options. Let's move over the side. Plasma residue is going to make it a little bit difficult to fire everything. Yep, can't turn off that. Just keep the binary laser on single linked mode. Fire away. So hoping we get that right again. But we have knocked evasive off that guy. A little bit too late for it to be super impactful. But luckily... No! What the... He missed the Marauder, but I think he's just smacked into the Orion. No, he didn't. Okay. Maybe not. Oh, I'm so mad there. Okay, do we have plasma residue? No. Okay, so let's move up here. We're going to go back to the original plan that I said I should do instead of the one that I actually did. We'll turn on that rack 5 as well, turn off 2 of the medium pulses, let's go up to firing all 6 of these, and... Nope, I can't do that. I can't even fire 4, I'm just going to fire 3, the SRM 6 and the LRM 20. If we'd been focusing fire on the King Crab instead of on that Marauder, we'd be in a good spot right now. But we didn't, so we're not. And that Cataphract just landed a very effective Alpha Strike on our Orion, so I'm kind of eating my words for not having to worry about him. Oh, jeez, no, no. Oh. That piercing laser and the piercing missiles got a core crit on us. Yeah. Not a lot of damage, but they don't need it if they can get crits and take out components. I mean, ammunition crits even if we aren't careful. I should have fired them the Kit Fox, but I didn't. Is there anything here that I can kill? No, they're very well armored. Other than the Timberwolf. Okay, Irby Lamb. Time to sacrifice yourself a little bit. Fire away. I was hoping for better. We needed better. And that's pretty good, but it's not good enough. Hit that arm again. 50 points of damage. Okay, what do they have moving on 8? That's going to be Kit Fox. This is firing downtown. Our Marauder can take that sort of missile fire for a little bit. That'd be okay. Ace Pilot, because why not? Okay, so we're moving on 6. And what do we have? We have the movement advantage on the Cataphract. Let's get our Dervish around. Yes, that's gonna be okay, unless he loads into a rear arc, which he might. But this will hopefully kill the Cataphract better than our Centurion would. Or at least prepare the Centurion to finish the job. Dagnabbit. So we need the Centurion as well. Alright, I was hoping to get the Centurion firing at the King Crab, but we've done a number on the Cataphract, we should finish him off now. There's no reason not to at this point. Okay. Pushback 2C. Hypervelocity Gauss. Yeah, I want one of those. Those are fun. Oh, for the person firing them anyway. Is there any way I can get out of line of sight here? Not really. Okay, we'll have to settle for 2 evasion pips. What's my accuracy on their Cataphract? Where is their Cataphract? There he is. That's acceptable. Alright, now we're going to go to cluster and fire away. There it is. Okay, so that's 2 of them gone. 2 of them gone. 1 left. Well, no, 2 left on this side. 4 left on the other side. This is a hard contract. I was way too brazen with the Wolverine. I was way too confident engaging 8 mechs at one time. Really shouldn't have been. And those ATMs are just... Oh no! Oh jeez. We get a kill, they get a kill. God. Twice in a row. Those ATMs are devastating. Absolutely devastating. And our XL engine was not up to the task. Okay, so how do we manage this? Well, we are blocked from most fire here, so well, I want the close range for that 38 damage. Is there a way I can get that? I don't think so. I think that'll still be in the medium range bracket. A little bit hard to tell. Yep, yeah, that's still a medium range. So I have one of them set to close. Very well. Let's go all of them to medium. Precision strike. Is there a reason for the precision strike? No. Better off with vigilance, drain the instability, and inspire the rest of the team. Take that shot. So we definitely don't have good damage output on this mech anymore. And I think that's going to be an issue. Whoa, no. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, come up here. Hopefully we're going to be taking down this king crab, or at least neutering him somewhat. But the prospect of that is getting riskier by the moment. The fewer mechs we have left on the board, when we're down two of our heavier hitters, particularly with the Orion, I was counting on those LRMs to take this guy out commission. We have opened up his leg, but there's 80 internal structure remaining, and that's quite a lot. Plasma rifle. No! Oh, jeez. Overheating again. Thunderbolt up. Gonna have to address the pilot bleed out sooner rather than later. For right now, we need this shot to go in. Structure exposed. LRM's going in. Rotary Gauss rifle destroyed. Pilot injury, bleeding out in 3. There's the Marauder. Shooting wide again, thankfully. Okay. Alright. I mean, there's no way this is 3.5 skull difficulty. I was expecting 1 lance. I thought we'd be overwhelming them with 2, but the reinforcements would make this suicide for a single lance to even attempt on their own. Let's go up here and see if we can punish that Timberwolf. We really need to. He's destroying us. Here we go. That's 2 rear CT, but all of those missiles went into side. So we have XL engine crits. We have one of the ATMs taken offline. It's improvement. It is better. I mean, firing 3 of those instead of 4 does help us. What we need is King Crab Dad. He's drawing so much fire. It's the classic trap, right? I mean, they put zombie mechs ahead of us, but they're zombie mechs with decent firepower, so we can't ignore them. And their heavy hitters are just getting reliable shots on us time after time after time. Including that Kit Fox, which is very light, should have been a priority target, and is just, well, got ignored in favor of some of the other targets on the board. We're just going to stand here with the Ostrak. You are now our bait. Single meeting the SPL. You know what? This is a bad decision. Let's move you out. At least I would, except first we're going to move up the Marauder. Okay, a little bit better height situation now. Firing in if we can. With the slug as well. Need to cool off a little. Okay, hit. Not good enough. Not good enough. The Dervish probably be a good way to take out the arm, maybe even a leg. Back to seat. Here come the HVACs. HVACs. Well, HVAC is a air system. Well, shows you how rattled I am, I suppose. Nope, I don't want a rear shot at this point, because we've chewed through far too much of his frontal armor to go for that. Turn off one of those. Drop the SRM-4. No, actuator destroyed. Okay, left arm gone. But no leg down still, and this guy is just ripping us a new one. Stand there and fire. Nope. Nope. Centurion. Giving a rear arc shot to the guys on the side of the field, because that is where we're at right now. Ugly, ugly plays on my part. In the smalls, we don't have the heat for them. Okay, piercing large pulse laser destroyed. Pilot eject. Okay. At least that guy is gone. That is some small comfort. We still have 5 mechs to deal with on the board, and 3 of them haven't gone yet this turn, including that deadly, deadly Timberwolf. Come the ATMs. And our Ostrak is going to be in trouble. Structure exposed. Okay, who do we have left? Thunderbolts. 2 activations left. And we're just going to have to do first aid. Which means he'll probably take a shot as well, and we needed those guns on the field this round. And we don't have them. Very well. Valkyrie 2. Couple plasma shots. C3 Master destroyed. Just paid for that. Rear shots at the Thunderbolt because he couldn't move. Did the plasma hit? It might have, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. They're heating up pretty badly, that enemy Marauder, but I have no heat damage I can put on them, so can't even make use of it. We're going to go in for another rear strike on the Timberwolf, just to try and take this guy off the field. Or at least some of his guns off the field, but now those 6 pips of evasion are going to make that very difficult. We only land a single small laser. That's not effective fire, it's not what we needed. At least now we have a bit of a height advantage. The thing is, that Marauder, this is the trap. I need to kill these other mechs before we go in after that Marauder, but even doing that is just discomforting. I love this challenge. This is a good challenge. I like it quite a bit. We're going to take our Marauder up here, and now that we've sunk a little bit of heat, we're going to show our displeasure. So, at Kit Fox, cluster, not a ton of armor left on his frontal components. Good shot. Right torso gone. It's a fair number of guns off the field there, and quite a bit of damage to that Kit Fox. Yeah, well, okay, we took out both the heavy smalls, but he hadn't been using those anyway. It's the ATM-9 that we had to worry about. Still, that was a good shot. The size delta was what made that as bad a shot as it. Oh, jeez. If our Ostrak survives this, I'll be impressed, and it does not. Well, I mean, kind of, but we've killed 3, they're on their way to killing 3 as well. This is going to be a gladiator match for the ages. You know, pilot lethality is turned all the way up. I don't know what that means for this. Okay, can I get a precision strike? Yes. This will hopefully get us what we need, which is this mech off the board. I love it. That Dervish is doing great work. It's 4 mechs gone. 4 mechs gone. Kind of stuck shooting at the back of that Timberwolf now. Really would be a bit of a waste to do otherwise. That's going to be the Ostrak dead. No. Well. Bad. Oh, yep, pilot eject. I mean, at least he's not dead, but, wow. Okay, so now we have choices. We can shoot the Timberwolf, we can shoot the Marauder, we can shoot that Hunchback. We don't have good accuracy on the Hunchback. So let's come up here, and now that we've taken at least one of them off the field, let's shoot that Marauder. I hope this is not a waste. Cluster is not going to be effective here. We need to bore a hole first. I mean, that's some damage, but not enough by a fair sight. Okay. Oof. Okay. And let's take a look. Duce. Huh. Well, the activation's left before he dies, so it's bugged, but I'm not complaining at this point. Thunderbolt, we need his firepower online, and we need it online yesterday, so let's take a shot at the Marauder. Turn on the, well, one of them, I guess. The rest of it, we'd have to sync next turn. Linked is fine. That's a fair bit of damage. Yeah, not bad. Not good, but not bad. We are making our way through that Marauder slowly, one step at a time. Thankfully, his accuracy is not phenomenal, but we are taking heat damage, and on the Dervish that is very, very risky, because the Dervish has a lot of SRM ammunition, that could explode. So, fingers crossed that doesn't happen. And really, I think this Timberwolf has just been destroying us. 2 kills to his name, and 1 of them, and the third is largely because of him as well. We finally take him offline. So we've got 3 enemy mechs left, including that complete bastard of a Marauder. But hey, our Irby Lamb did something, which is good. Mitigated most of the incoming fire, but hypervelocity Gauss rifle is an issue. I'm okay with him shooting into the Thunderbolt. We can take that on the Thunderbolt for a couple turns. It doesn't deal that much damage to a single point, which is the only saving grace that we currently have right now. Alright, let's get our Centurion around. Do I want to take a shot from that side, though? Not really. I'll take a shot from this side. Well, not really. Actually, can I? You know what? Let's get... We need somebody moving over there. And the Centurion is one of my faster mechs. He'll do a fine job of it. Vigilance. Inspire the rest of the group, and don't waste your ammunition. Okay, so the Marauder is going to get the best shot that he can. Which will be right here. And fire away. I keep forgetting to switch that to Slug every single time. That's so annoying. Okay, so we did more damage to the side torso there. That's okay. Come around here, hide a little bit from the guys on the far side. And we are definitely cooking. I'm taking those plasma rounds. I don't want us to blow up. So let's fire this round 12 only, plus the tag. We do land the tag. And we're starting to get to the point where we might be able to take out... I mean, there's still 100 left on there. Valkyrie 2 firing in. I would love it if that mech blew himself up from heat, but I don't think it looks like it. Could shut himself down too, I wouldn't complain about that. Oh, yeah, well, no combustible ammunition, so that was probably a bit of a false hope. Thunderbolt can take it for right now, so let's keep him up there just drawing fire. And see what we can do. Turn off the other ER, unfortunately. Fire away. Cycling structure exposed. Unsteady, but here it comes. Thankfully, both of those plasma rifles missing. The reward for this had better be nice, and if I lose my pilots, I'm just gonna be sad. Ooh, shutdown. Engine crit. That is what we needed right now. Actually, we needed that yesterday, but still. Who has the lighter rear armor? 60, 60, 85. That's okay. 35, 30. Yeah, maybe I should have been going after this guy instead of the Timberwolf, but it was... I mean, both of them were complete menaces. And we're gonna wait because I'm not shooting through 8 evasion pips for that. We wouldn't do much damage to it at all, so better to wait and make an effective move than to waste the turn. Here's the Hunchback. Our Centurion might be able to open up on him as well. All that damage of the Dervish is just grinding my gears. Okay, so Centurion has a rear angle shot, but it's a bad shot. If I can get closer, it's a better shot, but still not a great shot. I could do a sensor lock with the Irby Lamb, and I think that is the answer right now, because the Irby Lamb still has just crap accuracy on this guy. 6 evasion pips is very hard to deal with, even on a mech that size. So let's sensor lock you. We'll also be able to use our precision strike on the next turn. The Irby Lamb before he has a chance to go and refresh those pips. And now if we take a look, I mean, it doesn't even feel like it's that much better. Yeah. What gives? Okay, that's the best accuracy I can get. It's complete trash. Let's fire away. The slug, 1/3 chance to hit. Let's go up to the cluster, at least guarantee a little bit of damage onto that fragile rear arc here. The only reason I didn't go into the sensor lock from the Marauder as well is because we need Trash Can to be standing here and taking a pot shot into this Marauder. Although having to turn off one of the binary lasers when he's shut down does hurt just a little bit. That's a bad hit location, so let's go in. I know that torso is probably the most damaged. 82 left, 93 left. We're going to go for this side because it might hurt that damaged arm instead. Jeez, should have put it on slug. Okay. You know what? Just stand there. Stand there and shoot him. We don't need the precision strike. We are going to pop vigilance, inspire the rest of the group, and prevent instability. Can you come up here? Yes. I want the central firing arc, that way I can pick my location anywhere around this mech. We're gonna go for that damage side torso. Structure exposed, finally, and destroyed. Very nice. Very, very nice. Only 2 left. And that's not the worst thing ever. Valkyrie just sunk his heat. We have El Duce up top. Since that guy did not move, let's fire away. Let's show him the error of his ways here. Alpha strike while you can. Yeah. Well, no. So the plasma rifles can push you over the edge. That's a fair smattering of damage there. Probably should have moved, but I didn't, so what can I do for it now? Let's go up here. We're going to use a precision strike to boost our own accuracy up to really good proportions. And if he's still alive, which, okay, never mind. He's gone. That was a way easier kill than I thought it would be. Probably should have gone after him from the start, but then I guess we'd still have that. We would still be getting shot at by that Timberwolf, which would be an absolute disaster at this point. Precision strike. Drawn slug. Just holding a freaking maze. Trash can. Stand still. Shoot. Finally put this thing on slug. 1, 2, 3. Structure exposed, what I like to see. Dervish is going to be... no? Okay, we can't actually get that shot there. Believe it or not, this is better accuracy than if we were to run up closer to him, at least on this turn. I'm hoping we don't need many more. Should have landed the tag earlier on, would have helped. Took out his plasma ammunition. Is that enough to take his guns offline? Or does he have more? His guns are offline. Okay, we're officially safe. No, 1 turn left. Oh, jeez. So our first aid has run out. It wasn't actually bugged. Okay. Moving back a little bit, but it won't be enough to save him. Let's get Edmund up there. Turn to face. And shoot. Yeah, he's still alive. He's holding on. It is admirable if somewhat annoying. Okay. Didn't want to split my fire direction, but this is the best shot that I'm going to have on this guy. His arm gone. Not bad. I think it was... yeah, that was the arm, that wasn't the torso. I swear that never used to happen as much from a rear firing arc as it does now. Could be wrong, but I would swear to it. Double binary laser. 1, only 1. Panicked. Then we do have to run up because it's too far away. And that's trash accuracy, so let's cool off. That's fine. Okay, we landed. There are worse things. I was hoping that he would be dead this turn. We wouldn't have to deal with this again. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. Okay, he's moving. He's not shooting. No! Evac now or die. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we couldn't do it. Yes, first aid. No! Ah, jeez. If that pilot is dead, I will be very, very mad. Because we're that close to winning. Well, okay, let's see what we get, and let's see if my pilots are all dead. Oh, God. Ah. Mission
successful.
Successful. Okay, so we've got negative money from this because we didn't get any SIBO reward. Pilot injured, pilot injured. Okay. Interesting. I don't think we actually lost anyone. 2 pilot injuries for 2 days. Lots of damage to the Mechs. Oh, God. Okay, bonus rewards. Oh, we get that King Crab. It is driven by bloody doves, I was right. Exist to punish enemies for merely existing in the same battle zone as it does. Massive rotary gauss rifles. Piercing large laser. 6 piercing SRM tubes. Clan ECM. Okay, that's worth it. Oh, no, no, no. No. No.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fire.
They said they'd fix all our mechs. And they did. Okay, so it said that our Orion was lost. If that was a normal contract, it would have been. We have it because it was a specialty contract. Alright, what a ride. Thank you all for hanging around. We'll see you again real soon.